Good morning, Island Prepper here. I just wanted to do a unboxing here of my new PMR30 by KelTec. Now, this gun has received a lot of controversy, good and bad, but mostly bad because they said that it had a lot of issues when it came out. Now, I didn't buy this. I actually traded one of my mechanics for this. I'm not going to mention which one because you're going to say I was crazy to do that. But it is absolutely gorgeous. And what? I think I just got screwed. Somebody put a 6-hour P365 training gun. Wonder how I'll do that. Anyway, let's go to my second unboxing because I unboxed this already. So here it is. KelTec PMR30 22 Magnum WMR. Beauty about this gun is it holds 30 rounds in the magazine, plus one in the chamber. So as you can see here, we are clear now. Nothing there, and nothing in here. So we have safe. Okay, I'm going to give you a little insight. I already shot about a good 130 rounds out of it, 120 rounds out of it. So I already tested it out at the gun range, and this thing went flawless. So all the controversy about it being low quality or jamming or locking or failure to feeds, so far with me, not a problem. And what I learned is there's a few issues with the mags, okay, and also with the ammo. So this here is a Magnum 22. It is a hollow point, okay, and it does travel at about 1,500 feet per second if you have it in a rifle. If you have it in a handgun, it travels a little slower than that. So this is approximately a 5-inch barrel. It is ultra light, very thin. I do not like the mag release down here, but as you can see, it does not shoot out well. You got to really slam it in there to get it stuck. Okay, and if I press this down, it doesn't even pop out. I have to actually help it with my thumb as I get it out. Now, again, after I loaded that, let me make sure that this is empty. All right. Now, it does also have a safety, which I'm okay with. It's not a bad safety. It's actually, if you're right-handed, it's designed that when you grab your gun, you can just pop it down. And it doesn't have a, what do they call that, a decocker, because it's a striker fire. So, nice things about the gun is that it does hold 30 rounds. It is ultra light. You can't even feel this. The recoil is fantastic, but this trigger is probably up there with all the great triggers like the Canic and the Walter PDP or CPDC or whatever they call it, PDQ. I'm going to rate it right around 3 to 4 pounds, right around there. The reset is fantastic and everything, but it does stop really nice over here, very audible, and there's almost no take up. Clicks right there. The reset is also pretty quick. Now, after that reset, it doesn't continue to push forward. It kind of like floats. So, again, reset, about 1/4 of an inch, but then the firing is right there. It's just fantastic. Shoots really, really fast. And I didn't have any issues with not locking back or failure to feed or failure to fire. Even though this is a rimfire cartridge, it didn't have any issues. I was really surprised. It just ran really well. So I'll be adding a little cut of the video from the shooting on this. Accuracy is good, not great. It's good, but I did shoot a 5-inch steel target after shooting like 15 rounds. I hit it once. Then I did some rapid fire and hit it a second time, and that was at about 30 yards. So the accuracy is okay. If you have anyone in front of you, you're definitely going to hit them wherever the hell you're aiming at. You just might not hit them in between the eyes. You might hit them in an eye if you're aiming for the head. So that is one of the differences of the accuracy on this. So I have seen other people shoot it absolutely amazing. So one of the issues that comes with the PMR30 is how these load. Now, basically, you have to load this exactly the same way that you would an AR-15, okay? So it's the same style of magazine. So I don't know how well you can see this, but if you see, there's an entryway here, right there, where you can actually slide this in. So you don't slide it from the front. Now, it took me 2 times of loading the magazines and unloading the magazines to figure it out, because if you load it wrong, you can go like this and the bullet just pops right out, okay? So the way you load it is the same way you would an AR. So you put your bullet there. Now you could use your forefinger or your thumb, but push down, push back. Again, push down, push back. And then every once in a while, just tap it back so that it falls back. Once you do that, you're not going to have any issues with failure to feed. So the biggest issue with this is the way it loads. Most people will think that it loads from the front here, but it doesn't. There's a little area here, which is a little further open. And if you look at it, it's almost identical to an AR-15 magazine. So if I show you a comparison there. So here's an AR-15 magazine. And here's the KelTec magazine, 30 rounds. Again, I'll show you here. This is also with D762 by 39. But the way that it loads is almost identical. Okay, you just push down and load your cartridge. So that's pretty much the same there. Now, if you look at the difference between both of these, you could see that it's twice the size, actually. Now, also what they said was do not use under 40 grain. Now, you can use the CCI 33 grain and up, and you have to make sure that it's either at least a standard velocity or a maxi mag or a what do they call, high velocity bullet, okay? And because that's the pressure it needs for it to actually charge the slide back. It is not soft. It's fairly hard. So, and it hasn't broken in yet, I'm sure, but so far, like I said, no failures to feed or anything like that. So it's a pretty decent 22 Magnum or 22 handgun. What I fell in love with was having a magazine that could hold 30 rounds. I thought that was fantastic. So, and the boys can shoot it and not have too much recoil to deal with. So it does come with the 2 bags. I did a nice trade as far as I'm concerned. I was trying to sell one of my Canics, and I wasn't getting any buyers. I don't know. I guess the market must be pretty low right now. And it does come with, instructions. You get the KelTec stickers. Okay. You also get some additional fiber optics, okay, that you can change. And if you can see here, it comes really nice with the green fiber optics in the front and the red fiber optic in the back. And those fiber optics here, or so you could put a white one in the front or a red one. and a little tool to change it, which is right here in the front. So anyway, and of course the instructions and everything else that it comes with. So the sights are really nice, just super bright. If you're out in the sun, I mean, it really captures the light well. It does have that nice Picatinny rail to put your light on there. So I'm happy with it. It's something I was looking for a long time, but I was afraid to pull the trigger because of some of the controversy in the reviews, and it was, you know, like I said, hot and cold. I wasn't getting any consistency on the reviews. Some people said it was good, some people said it was bad. This is second generation, by the way, because they come out in 2015, so we're 7 years later, and they took out a lot of the kinks. To do the takedown is pretty easy. You just push that pin out, and it pretty much slides open just like anything else. That here is part of the slide. It is not designed for a red dot, unfortunately. So, but it's a decent machine. So anyway, I just wanted to show this, and here we go to next part of the video.
First time shooting the KelTec 22 Magnum, Island Prepper. Sounds like 9mm.
30 balas, muchacho. 30 tiene. No es fácil, hay que coger puntería para dar. Un poquito más arriba, Eddie. Oye, María, está pasando cerquitita. 2 pulgadas le está pasando.
Ahora le di, ¿verdad?
Ahora sí, ahora, ¿viste? Cuando se mueve.
It sounds like a 9mm.
Aquí tienes un mundo para tirar. 30 balas, muchacho.
Island Prepper, what's your review? What's your first impression?
30 rounds, flawless. Not one down. Not one down. Lock back. Looking good.
Sí. Hey.
Okay.
30 rounds, right?
30 rounds. That's it. Done.
Ready?
Okay, now we're going to go with the Dasani silencer.